Hi everyone, welcome to the bi-weekly Amazon News and e-commerce insights by me and Inels, full-service Amazon marketing agency. Today we will cover some interesting topics about the recent sales and industry facts about Amazon, about different industry conferences that have been happening in Europe in the last 2 weeks and will happen in the first weeks of June, and about AI features and new different insights from Shopify, Amazon, and etc. So let's go. In 2024, sales averaged more than 290,000 in sales. So you can imagine there are a lot of sellers who are doing more than $1 million or like many millions in revenue on Amazon, and therefore the average threshold is so high. And interesting to see that more than 55,000 sellers surpassed $1 million revenue in the last year, which is a way bigger number. If I am not mistaken, in the year 2023, it was 35,000 sellers. So almost 40% up. Independent sellers supported 2 million jobs in the US for the last year. And you can imagine how many are outsourced in the countries like Pakistan, India, Philippines, and etc., where many private label agencies and etc. used to have their team members, and therefore the numbers really show that the third-party sellers create a full ecosystem, which means jobs, big businesses on Amazon, and great facts for the last year. And one more fact, I know that many complain about the really expensive shipments when it comes to FBA, but actually it is way less than you would pay for other carriers in the US, especially for picking your goods, shipping to Amazon, and also to distribute it and shipping it to the end consumer, which on average is 70% less than you would pay to other carriers doing business in the US. Amazon issue refunds for the long-lasting business cases. When it comes to a year 2018 until now, Amazon will look into all the refunds and actually make sure to refund a lot of these cases, which means that Amazon won't just to close many unresolved legal cases and just refund those unresolved situations and unresolved returns, which is a great news. As Amazon writes right now, you don't need to do any action as a seller, as a company, but in general, you might see a lot of refunds and reimbursements. So great to check your monthly reports. Shopify launches an AI tool that allows you to create a website just for writing the keywords. And this is a completely new feature. It changes the e-commerce. It changes the whole concepts of creating the websites. We know that there are already a lot of great players on the market for e-commerce. And we know that Shopify is one of the strongest. Most of the e-commerce brands, they run their websites on Shopify, but right now this is a great feature. I believe this is a good competition for the softwares like and the builders like Wix and others, and Shopify will be able to create such a tool for everyone. Amazon tests AI summary for products, and it will work especially for Alexa, but also inside Amazon, which is another great announcement. We already know about the Rufus. We have a video about how people are searching more and more through AI, asking Amazon to recommend them which products to buy. But the search happening with the voice, it's way different. And it's very interesting in a way that I broke it down in one video, that more and more searches are happening with the voice rather than text. And that's where we also need to ask ourselves how to optimize our products, because the way you write and ask for the product is very different from the way you ask with your voice. And we also know that in ChatGPT, more and more people are using the voice request rather than writing a request in ChatGPT. So it will be done for the Alexa to enhance AI capabilities and make sure that Alexa tells you a bit more about the product when you want to purchase it just with a voice. But also it will be a great shopping guide that offer personalized product recommendation. Speaking about conferences, there have been a MAD conference in the May 26 till 28, and many interesting Amazon brands, Amazon agencies, and industry players been there. It's been in Warsaw, and such companies as Amazon Pro, eCommerce, or Unitix have been presenting. One of the key topics have been Japanese Amazon market, how to compete with the Chinese sellers globally on Amazon, as well as utilizing AI brands and making sure to stay up with the date and make sure to be compliant with all the legal regulations and all the changes that are happening right now. Amazon has rolled out a new update called Send to Amazon workflow, which means that it will allow to estimate an approximate fee to ship your products to Amazon before confirming the actual shipment. So when you are planning your shipment and trying to understand how many units to ship, Amazon in real time will suggest what would be the best carrier, what would be the best fee based on approximate shipment that you will need to do. So is it a big truckload shipment? Is it an LTL shipment, or it's a small couple of boxes shipment? Another news are that Amazon will continue to sell Nike on Amazon and will basically remove the third-party sellers. As you might heard, in 2019, Nike had a decision to stop selling on Amazon, but right now Amazon announced that it will start slowly source Nike again through Vendor Central, and at the moment there are a lot of third-party sellers who will be affected and probably removed one by one in the next upcoming months. The changes will affect all kinds of products from shoes to socks, t-shirts, and clothing in general, everything that comes from Nike. It will affect big and small third-party sellers and distributors as well, but in the end we of course know that third-party sellers will never disappear and they will stay, and there will still be a room for this. Probably Amazon decided to continue selling Nike and sourcing Nike and had this agreement, seeing great demand for products and great sales for Nike products compared to other channels, and maybe for Nike it was also interesting. I personally believe it is a good news because big brands allow you to offer equality on Amazon, and especially with clothing there are a lot of not known brands with a lot of bad reviews which ruin the customer experience and shopper experience on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. It was great to tell this news, and follow for the next weekly updates. Happy to come up with this video. If you have any recommendations what I need to tell more about, feel free to write in the comment section.